Hi, my name is Robert Adams. Our law firm is Robert D. Adams and Associates. To let you know, our primary practice is helping people file bankruptcy. What this video is about is what to expect after one files the bankruptcy. Folks often ask that. What do I do now? Well, as you may or may not know, there are basically two types of bankruptcy. Chapter 13, which basically consolidates your debts into one monthly payment. And in most cases, it actually reduces the amount you have to repay. It lasts on your credit report 7 years from the date of file. Plans last 3 to 5 years, usually. Then there's Chapter 7. The purpose of the Chapter 7 is to get a discharge of your debts, but still allows you to work out repaying your car note if you're current, and the same with a house. So you don't necessarily lose your car if you're current and you want to keep it. Same with a house. Chapter 7 is on your credit score for 10 years after the date of file. So what do you do? Also, I would mention in the Chapter 13, you're not really allowed to incur voluntary death while you're in the Chapter 13 without first getting permission from the court. The Chapter 7, you can incur debt the day after you file. We have many clients who finance an automobile immediately after filing the Chapter 7. So what do you do? How do you build your credit score? Well, first of all, most people going into a bankruptcy have a relatively low score. There are missed payments, late payments, collections, possible lawsuits, sometimes even garnishments and repossession. The purpose of the filing of the bankruptcy is to clean out your credit record so you don't owe anything more other than certain types of debts like your car note or your mortgage. So the important thing is, after you file a bankruptcy, check your credit score on a regular basis. Look for errors, object to errors. There's a procedure that the credit companies have to respond within a certain amount of time. So if there's errors, point them out. Well, how do you build your credit afterwards? Well, the first thing, of course, to the extent possible, don't use credit, use cash. Cash has always been king, and it still will be. But I know you want to build your credit score. Well, if you have a credit union, you're a member of a credit union, ask them to see if they'll lend you, say, $1,000 against a savings account. If they do, just repay it back as fast as you can and never be late. Another one is a secured credit card. There are banks that will offer you a credit card against a savings account that you have. If you get one of these, the interest rate is going to be a bit higher than normal, and they may charge fees. If you use the credit card, pay the balance at the end of the month. Never be late. What about automobiles? Well, people need cars, but be wary, be very wary. There's a lot of unscrupulous car dealers. They're willing to sell you a junk car at high prices with high interest and throw in a lot of junk. Their own warranty, undercoating, whatever they can get away with. There's the internet. I know you know how to use the internet because you're watching my video. check the valuation. Check the annual percentage rate called an APR. Look at it. You'll see automobile loans where they're charging 39 and 40%. And it's just, you don't have to put up with it. You can shop around. Our firm, we have a couple outlets that sell reasonable cars at reasonable interest rates. We've been dealing with them for well over 10 years, had very, very few complaints. Again, if you get a car, make your payments. My personal advice is always look for a modest car with monthly payments that you can easily afford. Not one where, well, I won't eat as much for this or that. It has to fit into your budget fairly well. We want to help. We help a couple ways. We try to make it as easy as possible to file a bankruptcy. We know what's required by law, what documents are required. Once we get all these documents, it's a lot easier. We help you get your free credit reports. A lot of you may have, you may not know you owe someone some money, or there's a collection agency out there. So it's very important to get credit reports. Also bring in your own debts, because there's some people that don't go to credit reports. Once filing, we ease your way through it. We have facilities, so if you have to do the required credit counseling, you can do it in our office. We help you all the way through the bankruptcy. So you can start out fresh, free of debt, or have, if you're in a Chapter 13, your debt's under control like a mortgage. Okay, I got to give you one disclaimer. A video or a blog can't be taken as actual legal advice, only general information. If you're considering filing a bankruptcy, you should talk to a lawyer, get their free consultation. Hopefully you'll call our office. We have offices in Chicago and Waukegan, and we handle things on the internet and by phone. So I hope this video has been of some help to you. We appreciate you watching it.